What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down the description. You also know I'm a Weeble preferred influencer. You've only got about 3 days left. All you need to do, click the link in the pinned comment. Go open an account. Now, prior to September, you had to deposit at least $100 to get the free fractional shares. But for the next 3 days, any amount you deposit, you will get the free fractional shares, even a single dollar. I also want to thank Kieran Choi for sending this clip over. A lot of people ask, how can I send you clips? Very easy. My email, my channel name, RyanMoody21 @gmail. Do my best. I can't use every clip, but I do my best to share with the community what the community shares with me. And this issue here, it's so unreal to see this. Because we have a super sim here, okay? And as you can see, the wrong players come out on the field. This is not the punter. And this has been an issue that I first remember covering in Madden 20. Now, props to the user for trying to go and get the first down. But at this point, the ball disconnects from the player and is hovering on the field. Now, I will say to you, the first couple times I saw this, it was funny. I mean, there's a comedic element to seeing players run around on the field aimlessly, trying to get a ball that they can't get a hold of. As this has continually occurred, it has lost some of its humor, because the reality is this is an indictment to EA and the quality of this game. And you're going to notice this goes on for quite a while. And I want to offer a couple things. First of all, that you hit the like button, share this video, because this to me shows what this game is ultimately about. I feel that a play like this surmises a lot of issues with Madden. First of all, if we've improved with sapient technology, if we've added all these animations, if we have things like fatigue in the game, why are these players not needing to take a knee, running around like this? Why do many of these players have the same exact animation when trying to get the ball? What has changed from sapient technology to prior technologies when we can theoretically go back and look and see very similar reactions? AI, read and react, most polished, whatever they want to throw out. This to me shows there is a fracture in what they're selling us versus what we're getting, because this just looks bad. If awareness, as a matter of fact, is a real thing, why isn't one player keying on the ball more than all the others? It just doesn't seem to make any sense. But I digress. This is what this game has become. And why has it become this? Because so many people say the answer is just don't buy the game. And I talked about this yesterday, but I want to make it a bigger point in showing you this failed product that I don't know really what stops it here, but it just ends, okay? Let me tell you how not buying the game doesn't change anything. Because EA is fully aware of how broken their game is. EA is fully aware videos like this exist, get made, get uploaded, get shared. There's Instagrams, there's Twitters, there's my channel, there's various others that, in a way, serve as an archive for the failures of this game. Not buying the game won't change that. And if you've been on social media and you're aware of those platforms, it's likely you're aware of other platforms that give the game away. Now, I've often said that EA has pretty much conceded to the fact that they've milked the Madden cow, if you will, to the point of exhaustion, and they probably have many, many times over paid for whatever expense it was to have this football engine, if you will, made. Now, the reality is, when I look at issues like this, and I see that they aren't fixed for years on years on years, it leaves me wondering what the truth is. Because we know the truth is they're aware it's there. The truth is, though, in why aren't they fixing it? Now, I used to think that they weren't fixing it because they simply just don't have the capability of fixing it. This is ingrained in code that they can't get to. This is legacy code from years upon years that have been programmed over by multiple people, and they can't find what's causing the flaw. But to that point, they could have removed Super Sim at this point and pretty much done away with this. I don't even know how many people use Super Sim, but if you Super Sim, you're probably going to run into some very complex issues that seem to be based upon the fact that the game has a real issue simulating things. And I simply mean simulating proper stats, simulating player actions, simulating what a quarterback should do, what a running back should do. So there's really no surprise when you see all of these positions on the field intertwine with each other. My surprise is that more people don't realize what EA, in my opinion, is trying to do is get you to spend the least amount of time with the game. Because let's come to the reality, the least time you spend playing the game, naturally the least issues you'll run into. And that's such a stark contrast for us that have been playing this game for years, where you wanted the gamer to play Madden for as long as possible. And Madden did that by having franchise modes. Madden did that by promoting gamers to go out, play a full season, be the GM, be the coach, be the owner, be the player at one point in their games. They wanted you to have an experience that was going to be rewarding and have you playing the game throughout the NFL season and then get you excited about the newer version of the game. But we've had that kind of take a back seat to Madden Ultimate Team, because Madden Ultimate Team is actually focused on very small, almost mini-game-esque accomplishments that you need to do to, quote, grind out accomplishments, and in turn, either earn points or buy in-game currency to get rewards, if you will, of players that you want. And Madden has really latched onto that idea of have players play our game the least amount of time, turn it into microtransactions, and don't worry about, in my opinion, all the other issues in the game, because what we're going to do is openly promote Madden Ultimate Team throughout the rest of the game and hope that either one, a player will get tired of seeing a broken game mode and go somewhere, try something else within our game, or B, just spend the least amount of time possible with a poor product, but also maybe we get the benefit of microtransactions in the process. And that is why I say it does not matter if you buy or don't buy this game, because eventually this game will be free in probably 4 to 5 months through EA Play. And at that point, as I said, they don't really care about any revenue other than the fact that maybe they'll get you to buy some Madden Ultimate Team packs or coins or whatever currency they'd like to throw at you. And that is how they will make their income. They don't make income improving their game anymore, if you haven't realized this. They make their income through microtransactions. They make their income through influencers telling you that you need to go get the highest card of whatever player that's just come out, or you need to go through and play and get whatever series, whatever season they're promoting through Madden Ultimate Team. And it is deplorable, because the game, as we have seen as a community, has gotten worse and worse each year. But the reason we say it's gotten worse is, in many cases, the issues we have go unresolved. You still have draft class issues as we speak. You still have an app that I just spoke about yesterday that does not work. And while those are big issues, yes, and those are things I don't see EA fixing anytime soon, although we should have a patch maybe this week or next week, the reality is you will be looking at week 4 before those get addressed. And for most of us, that used to be a quarter of the way through the season. So if anyone wanted to play with the Aaron Rodgers-led Jets, if anyone wanted to play with the Anthony Richardson-led Colts, in real life, things have happened that have prevented those things from happening, and yet Madden has not improved to the point that you could theoretically enjoy the game with the new experiences of Gardner Minshew leading the Colts to a win. If you didn't see, I went to the game over the weekend. Incredible experience. Great game. Paid for 4 quarters of football. Got a bonus quarter for free just for going. That is what the NFL stands for. Quality football. When I purchased those tickets, I knew what my expectations were. The highest level of professional football available. When you purchase Madden, we should have the same exact feeling. The highest level of football simulation available. You cannot look at this play, you cannot look at these reviews, and you cannot play this game and tell me that you're getting that. And because of that, I know there is no way that I will not be back in a week with more commentary.